iced coffee, tea, and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, take our leave and go. At a fair in the sunlit town, her hair was blonde and her dress was brown. She made a whaler man come around.
I've done most of my sailing on Kentucky Lake this year, and I haven't been out on Barkley since my 3-day, 30-mile trip down the Cumberland. I've just done so much sailing with my wooden skiff on Barkley that I need a little break, but it's good to be back, and I think the skiff is happy to be back too. Today's outing will only cover a little over a mile one way, but it's a very interesting area and pretty unique. I launched from a somewhat remote campground in LBL, and I'm planning to explore 3 islands in one day, all of them located in a relatively confined area. The first 2 I've never set foot on, and it's the perfect time of year to do so, as the water level has dropped 5 feet from summer pool, so there's a lot more dry land than normal. I had forgotten how tedious creek sailing can be and how finicky the wind and shifts in wind direction can be. The first third of the journey was downwind, but as I near the mouth of the creek, I have to begin short tacking, trying to squeeze between a small gap between the islands. This is definitely the new record for smallest island that I've set foot on. Pretty interesting, it's all sand. Sometimes whenever I land on an island, the name that I'm telling you is official and marked on a map, and other times it's just something I made up. This is one of those made up names. I've just landed on Osprey Island. I'm naming it that for the osprey nest over here on this pole that almost seems like it's designed to accommodate a nest, but I don't really know. I see a lot of flint flakes, no finished projectile points or finished tools yet, but I'm also seeing some boot prints accompanied by a large dog track set of tracks. So people have been here to Osprey Island. This tiny island was a fun anomaly to stop and investigate, but the next stop is a very sizable island, one of the biggest that I know of in this area. I actually passed it on my 3-day journey back in May, and I've had my eye on it ever since. I'll be crossing a notable creek channel that's marked with navigation buoys, but once across, I really have no idea whether there will be good enough water to actually get up to the island and make a landing without having to get out and walk the boat through nasty mud, because sometimes I do encounter a very deep, sticky mud that you really can't walk in, and honestly, you might sink into. If a small Sharpie with a centerboard and kick-up rudder can't do it, I don't know what boat can, other than maybe a kayak. The big island has always looked mysterious to me from afar, and I've had my eye on it for a long time. I'm really looking forward to hopefully finally setting foot on it.